Hello, I'm Jacob with the Virtual Technology Assistance Program at Thomas Nelson Community College. In the last video, we talked about WEPA printers, which you can watch by clicking the link in the video description. Today, we will be covering installing the WEPA software on your personal computer to print from it, configuring the software, and how to set up printing on your smartphone. As always, this video has timestamps, so feel free to jump ahead as you need. The first thing we need to do is download the drivers from wepanow.com/software. The link will be in the description. From here, the website will automatically choose what operating system you're on, but if for whatever reason it is wrong, you can just select it from this drop-down menu. For me, it's correct. I'm on Windows 10 64-bit, so I'm going to click that and save the file. Now let's wait on our download. Alright, so the download just finished. I know it can sometimes be difficult to follow tutorial videos, so I made sure not to touch anything while it downloaded. Now we need to open the file that we just downloaded. So I'm using Mozilla Firefox, so I'm going to go over to the download icon in the upper right corner of the window and click on it. Now each browser may be a bit different. Like for example in Google Chrome you will click on an overlay in the bottom left corner. If you are having trouble finding where your browser downloaded your file, just open your File Explorer and go to Downloads. And there it is right there. And since I'm on Windows, I can also use the keyboard shortcut Windows key E, and that brings up the same window. Alright, so here's our download. So let's double click that to get it started. So after the first page, we have the end user license agreement, which is a contract between the user, you, and the software license holder, WEPA. I recommend you take a moment to read through it, and I'm going to take this opportunity to read through it again and refresh myself of the contents. To agree to the end user license agreement, just select I accept the terms in this license agreement at the bottom and hit next. Now for this page, if you already have a printer at home that you would like to keep as your default printer, then change WEPA black and white to none. Otherwise, just keep everything on the default settings and move on to install. Alright, it just prompted me to administratively install the program. Now it is important to note that if you are not an administrator on your computer, it will prompt you for an administrative password. You will need to talk to your computer administrator and ask them to perform this step for you. I'm already logged into an administrative account on this machine, so I'm going to click yes, and the installation is going to begin. Give the installer a few minutes to do its job, and as I wait for that, I'm going to skip ahead to when it is complete. Alright, so it just finished. I haven't touched anything, and I'm going to hit the finish button, and there we go. Now make sure this is my personal computer is selected, it is the default option, and hit next. Now it'll ask you for your school. I'm going to type in Thomas Nelson Community College, and we will save this. Now it's important to note that if you select the wrong school at this stage, you cannot change it. You will have to completely uninstall the program and reinstall it to change this. So make sure you get it right the first time. I'm going to hit save. And now it's going to ask me to log in with my tncc username and password. And here you can see I'm logged in. We can exit out of this by clicking anywhere. And let's try to upload a document to print. Alright, so here's the document I want to print out, and let's give it a try. Print, and let's select WEPA black and white two-sided. And there it is. Now this video does not cover using the print machines. You can check out that video from the link in the description, but we can see our file here. Now it's important to note that it will keep you logged in even after a restart, but if you want to log out for security purposes, that button is right here. Now that we have covered using the WEPA software for personal computers and laptops, I'd like to shift gears for a second and cover using WEPA from your smartphone. I will be demonstrating on an Android phone, but the process is the same on an iPhone. First, let's go to our App Store and download the app. Here it is right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit install. And I will be posting the links in the video description to both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, so you can go directly download it from there. Alright, let's go ahead and hit open. And here we're going to have a little animation about what the app can do. I'm just going to scroll through that and hit Get Started. And of course our school is Thomas Nelson Community College. And our school credentials are, as always, the same as what we use to log into Canvas. All right, so the plus icon is how we can add files to our print queue, and you can see all the different sources that it can print from. And in the lower left is the balance, and you can add funds directly from the app. And here it asks us to let WEPA print access our file system. I'm going to hit allow so that we can print directly from the files on the phone. And we can see at the top, here is the document that we already sent to the printer from the computer. And I'm going to hit the add button and print something from my OneDrive. So my OneDrive is blue because that it's logged in. All of these others that are grayed out are different cloud services that you can sign into and associate your WEPA account with them. So since I'm logged into OneDrive, I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to print this document here. And let's go double-sided and color. And that was really fast. It didn't look like it did anything, but if we go to the home, we can see at the top it's uploading. So from here, we can go to any of the school's WEPA printers and print out our documents. I hope this video was able to help you set up WEPA on your personal devices. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments or send them to vtaptncc@gmail.com. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.